One of the big revelations in, although I don't think it was a revelation actually, but it kind of got everybody's attention, was the cover story in Time magazine yesterday about what Trump will do if he becomes president. By the way, I would add, everything he basically bragged about or claimed, or whatever the right word is stuff that is, by and large, endorsed by Project 2025. In other words, it's not just Trump. Now, you know, the killing people part, I think that probably is just Trump, unless Kristi Noem, becomes the presidential nominee of the GOP in 4 years. But basically any Republican who is put into office, who goes through the Project 2025 thing, which they're all basically obligated to do, is going to have to, for example, in this case, okaying the individual states monitoring pregnant women. I mean, just imagine this. This is the question that was put to Donald Trump was, should pregnant women be monitored by the states? So how does this work? You're a young woman. You think, you've got a home pregnancy test. It says, yes, you're pregnant. You go to your doctor's office to find out how the pregnancy's going and, what's up. And, after you leave, the doctor calls the police because the law requires the doctor to call the police. The police are informed that you're now pregnant. And later that day, when you're back home, a friendly police officer shows up at your home with an ankle monitor that has Wi-Fi or Bluetooth telemetry attached to it. And they attach this thing to your ankle, and it not only tells the police where you are at all times, but it monitors your blood pressure, your temperature, your heartbeat rate, the simple stuff that you can monitor with just on your ankle that would indicate whether you've gone through anesthesia, like having an abortion, or whether you have taken an abortion pill, which would, change your blood pressure rate and your heartbeat rate, all those kind of things. Basically, it's their way of monitoring, and maybe it would even be, one of these invasive instruments. You've seen the ones that you slap on the back of your arm that monitor your blood sugar levels. I forget what they're called. They advertise them on TV, but you know what I'm talking about. And they actually have a little pin in the middle of it that goes in, that goes under your skin, and it's constantly monitoring the serum, the liquid, the clear liquid in your blood for blood sugar levels. Well, they don't just have to measure blood sugar levels. They can measure hormone levels. And of course, if you do a medication abortion, your hormone levels are going to change because the mifepristone is going to wildly alter them. Or it could just be looking for drugs like mifepristone or any other drug. Are you drinking alcohol? Hey, if this woman is drinking alcohol and she's pregnant, throw her in jail for a month or hold her in jail until the birth. So anyhow, this is the scenario that Republicans in red states are actually seriously talking about. You've got a half a dozen red states now that have already or are in the process of criminalizing women leaving the state to get an abortion. I mean, this is real Handmaid's Tale stuff. So Eric Cortellessa asked Donald Trump, what do you think? States, as president, would you be okay with states monitoring pregnant women? And Trump's response was quite clear. He said, I think they might do that. Again, you'll have to speak to the individual states. Ankle monitors for pregnant women? Trump says the states are going to have to make those decisions. So here we are. We're this far away, right? 6 months away from the possibility that Donald Trump becomes president of the United States and, signs a national abortion ban. Republicans in Congress are already talking about it. And Trump, had endorsed a 15-week abortion ban. Viability is typically 20 to 24 weeks. So where does this go? I don't know, but it's pretty grim stuff. And I'm just shocked that this is not the lead story on the news all across the country right now. I mean, they're all hysterical about students at Columbia University. Oh my God, oh my God. But how about women wearing ankle bracelets? Trump endorsed this yesterday, or whenever Eric, what's his name, Cortellessa interviewed him. But it was published yesterday.